the body temperature little. So this is one drink that we can use. Then other drink which is again very beneficial is we are using buttermilk with meals. So you can make it part of your diet. It's much more better than curd because it has less kapha, less cool as we are adding spices to it. We have a program also called as the holistic cooking program. So in that we talk more about the seasoning, like how to give tadka to your buttermilk or how to make the kapha part decrease. Neeruji, what three things? Okay, so one we spoke about the fennel, cumin seed ingredient to be used in terms of juices. Then we spoke about the buttermilk. And then first thing that I spoke about was the matke ka pani or earthen vessel. Then something that again you can use, which is again cooling for the body, I feel is sabja seeds. As compared to chia, sabja is cooling and that is our Indian version, like tulsi ke beej. So we can use that. So, and you can add some flavors to it, like rose petals if you get handy, Indian rose, or some little bit of gulkhand. That will also be good. Then again, you can make juice with your kokum is a kind of Maharashtrian sour ingredient which is used to add flavor. It's like tamarind. You make very famous dish called as sol curry, that pink color juice with it. Okay, you can search it. I actually there is no English name. It is a scientific name. It's a very big name. So English name is not very commonly known. We use kokum only. That's a better word. Then you can use some sour things. The sourness helps to reduce heat from the body. Sour in the sense naturally sour, like lemons, gooseberry, avla. And when you make drinks out of it, see that you don't use white sugar. White sugar is heatening for the body. So you use things like even honey and jaggery will be little heaty for the body during summers. So use things like the rock sugar that we call as mishri or khand, जो देशी शक्कर होता है हमारा, which will like in big crystal form. So that is very cooling. And since there is a lot of sweat and dehydration happening, the natural salts also get lost from the body. So you can add a pinch of black salt and rock salt also to your drinks. That will also be very beneficial. Okay. And now in foods, apart from the drinks, yeah, that's it. Soft jeera kokum. You make a drink out of this. You add something sweet. You soak all of these for 3-4 hours. That is the only drink, the only ingredient in that drink. Okay. Now you can add more of vegetables to your diet, less of grain, because grains again are like sugar, carb. So they need more time to digest also, and that will increase heat in the body. So during daytime, you can have raw salads and you can include onions in your diet a lot because onions are cooling. Even when you're going out in the summers, you can keep onions in your pocket. That absorbs heat. It will actually protect you from dry winds. And then in night, you can have vegetables in form of soups. And then again, you can add a little bit of lemon juice, jaggery to make them more palatable. Because गर्मी में सबसे बड़ी चीज यही है, biggest problem that we face is we lose our appetite. हमें खाने में टेस्ट नहीं आता और सब्जियों में भी इतना टेस्ट नहीं होता है if you see. So you have to make your food a little bit more palatable, more appetizing, more tangy, more flavorful. So all these things we can do as far as food is concerned. Okay. And also in vegetables, select less oily vegetables जिसको पकाने में ज़्यादा तेल नहीं जाए. Like all the gourds, they are rich in water also. They are more hydrating. So your bottle gourd, dudi, your pumpkins, your ridge gourd, तुरई जिसे हम बोलते हैं, snake gourd, padwal. All these vegetables will be again a very good idea to include. And these only make us feel a little light, easy to digest and not heavy. Okay. Now, coming to the next part that we can do for summers, that is using some mudras. Mudras are certain finger positions where you try to increase or decrease the elements proportion in the body by just putting one element either on top of the other or below other. For example, the little finger, which we also use to show the washroom symbol when we want to go to the toilet, that represents water, and thumb represents fire. So if you place thumb on top of water, you are increasing the fire element in the body. जैसे अगर आप बहुत बीमार पड़ रहे हो, आपको बार बार सर्दी हो रही है, then you need fire element more in the body. Now we are just going to balance or enhance the water element in the body, क्योंकि वैसे ही हमारे body से पानी निकल रहा है. So we will just keep it gently pressed against the thumb. तो जो fire है उससे हमारा water का element बढ़ेगा. This is called as जल मुद्रा or also called as Varun Mudra. So you just simply press it. किसी को दबा नहीं रहे हो आप खाली टिप्स को प्रेस कर रहे हो और बाकी की 3 फिंगर स्ट्रेट है. You have to do this with both the hands. You press it on, keep it on the knees, और आप इसमें आंख बंद करके minimum 5 minutes और maximum 45 minutes तक आप सांस ले सकते हो. Just normal breathing, but finger position hold करना important. So this is one mudra. Second mudra that we do is called as Shankha mudra or conch shell mudra. So you take your right hand with the right hand you will curl your 4 fingers over the left thumb. और ये मेरी left fingers है जो straight है. So with the left finger straight, I am pressing my right thumb on the left index finger. And this I will keep it in front of my chest. And again, like how we do mudra pranayam with our body relaxed, eyes closed. So 5 minutes to 45 minutes we can breathe in this posture. So I've just hold this position. This is my left hand, जिसका thumb मैंने right हाथ से पकड़ा है. This is called as conch shell mudra. Then next is the moisture gets released from the body, which is earth element. हमारा शरीर earth element से बना हुआ है. So we also want to keep the earth element enhanced in the body. So then we can do the Prithvi mudra. That is, हमने जल मुद्रा जो किया था, index finger, the little finger को thumb से लगा के. Then we also attach the ring finger to the thumb. That is our earth element. इसीलिए हम wedding ring इसमें पहनते हैं on the ring finger so that the relationship is more stable. So you attach the earth element, water element to the fire. तो दोनों थोड़ा balanced हो जाएगा, increase होगा. We have to increase the earth element also. So these are the few mudras that we can do for 5 to 45 minutes. Then coming to the breath. Some breathing techniques which will help us to activate the left nostril. Left represents Chandra Nadi. So this is cooling for the body. So simply when you have to just activate it, one way is to close your right nostril with the tip of your index and middle finger and just do 5 minutes of left nostril inhale and exhale. तो आप लेफ्ट से ही लंबी सांस अंदर लोगे और बाहर छोड़ोगे. Another very good important technique to activate your left nostril, जब भी आप सो रहे हो. So after eating food, you shouldn't sleep on this side, but when you are empty stomach, like before going to bed at night, जब आपने dinner से अच्छा gap रखा है, and you feel very hot, और अगर बहुत गर्मी लगती है तो जल्दी से नींद भी नहीं आती है. Since the body temperature reduces by 2-3 degrees at night, so even the environmental conditions should reduce. So what you can do is sleep on your right side. और जब आप right side करवट लेके सोते हैं, then the opposite nostril gets activated. So your left nostril will get activated. This is from Bhagavad Gita. It's written in our like Vedas, Upanishads also, where we call this as Swargyan, the knowledge of nostrils. So you can slightly turn on the right side. Automatically, if you have blockage, especially, you can experiment this. अगर right या left side में blockage है, तो आप opposite side turn होके सोए, तो आपका वो nostril activate हो जाए. So this also you can do. Then other pranayams. These were some breathing techniques. So some more special pranayams which are meant for summers which are only to be done when the body is too hot. कूलिंग के लिए तो हम ये बुखार में बीमार होता है तभी नहीं करते क्योंकि तभी हमें ऑलरेडी बहुत कूल नहीं चाहिए. We have to keep our body warm only that time. So this is one is called as Shitali. Tal means talwa, our tongue. So we use the tongue to inhale. We roll it, bring both the ends of the tongue towards each other. So you make like a hollow tube with your tongue. You can slightly stick your tongue out and you can do along with me. So what I did was I inhaled with the hollow of the tongue, took in air through the mouth. This made the air also feel little cool. You can feel the inhalation different. Then I kept the tongue as it is, but just closed my lips. So my tongue is still rolled, but my lips are brought together. And then I exhale through the nostril. So again, you can do this for 3 to 4 minutes. This is called as Shitali. Another similar technique called as Shitkari, where we use the teeth, breathing in through the gaps in between the teeth. So you clench your teeth, place the tip of the upper and lower teeth on top of each other like this. Stretch your lips wide and then you suck in air through the mouth. In between all the gaps of the teeth, the inhalation will happen. This also will make you feel the air becoming a little colder. You can feel the sudden temperature shift. So it is something like this. And then exhaling again is same through the nostril. So every time you will inhale, when you repeat it for 5 to 6 times, that is more than enough. You will feel the air. So we'll all do this one together. So you clench your teeth, suck in air through the mouth, feel the coolness of the air, and then closing the mouth very slowly, breathe out. Once again, clench your teeth. We'll do it 3 times together. Breathe in through the mouth. Just close the mouth and exhale through the nostrils. One more time, breathe in through the mouth. As if you're sipping in cold air, close the mouth and gently exhale through the nostrils. And so everyone felt the difference in the air that you took in. You felt it in the mouth also, right? Nice. So this is the best way to, even when you don't have water around you and when you are dehydrated, when you are feeling thirsty, this is the best way to preserve water in the body, prevent dehydration. जैसे हम धूप में जा रहे हैं, बहुत पानी का लॉस हो रहा है. So this is good way to retain water. और अगर आप राजस्थान या ऐसी बहुत कड़क धूप की जगह में जा पे, ह्यूमिडिटी भी नहीं है, पसीना भी नहीं आता है, लू चलती है, तो वहां पे तो दिस इज लाइक इट इज अ नेसेसिटी. This also helps you to prevent thirst. अगर आपको बहुत प्यास लग रही है, पानी नहीं पी सकते, this gives you the feeling of as if you have drunk water. So these are few things which we just use, like हमें ऐसे कोई बाहर जाके इसके लिए कुछ शॉपिंग नहीं करनी है, कुछ हमारे इंग्रेडिएंट्स नहीं लाने हैं घर में. Just few things which will help us keep the body temperature balanced. Because what happens is हमारे बॉडी में हीट बढ़ जाता है अगर बहुत, तो हमारा हार्मोनल इम्बैलेंस भी होने लगता है. बिकॉज आवर हार्मोन्स, द एंडोक्राइन ग्लैंड्स आर ऑल टेम्परेचर सेंसिटिव. अगर शरीर में टेम्परेचर ज्यादा हो कम हो तो उनका सिक्रीशन भी अफेक्ट होता है. दे विल सिक्रीट मोर और लेस, and then one thing leads to another. So maintaining body temperature is very important. Then there are a lot of other things also that we do. We make alkaline waters. cooling for the body, where we add different types of ingredients for different problems. Then we get a lot of headache, migraine issues भी होता है summers में बहुत, क्योंकि acidity बढ़ जाता है, पित्त बढ़ जाता है, and headache is directly related to pitta, heat in the body. So then we have special alkaline water also. So now the meeting might just end in any time, so I don't have so much time also to discuss. And there are a lot of things in your pantry which you have to avoid also, and certain things which you have to include during summer. So we have spices categorized as monsoon spices, which we consume more during the rains, winter spices, summer spices. Now, so much had happened over past 2 years where we had a new category of spices called as spices to prevent infection, spices to help us in COVID care. If we have fever, what all things you should add. Like we have made some special herbal tea concoctions, curated some ingredients where it will not be too heaty for the body, not too cool for the body. So we have balanced both the type of spices. And main purpose is to cleanse the upper respiratory tract, ताकि हमारा जो भी breathing है वो affect ना हो, and we continue having a healthy lifestyle. So it is not like खाली ठंडी चीजें ही खानी है, गर्म भी खानी है, पर हम उन्हें कैसे बैलेंस कर सके. और किसी किसी को ये बहुत प्रॉब्लम होती है, जिनको पूरे साल सर्दी रहने की ऐसी क्षमता होती है, who have cough, a little cold in the body, उन्हें समर में गर्मी भी लगती है बहुत, और उनकी फिर म्यूकस भी चालू रहता है, मतलब दे हैव दिस कंटिन्यूस रनी नोज, या खांसी आती रहती है, जुकाम भी होती है. एंड स्पेशली सम पीपल हु आर वर्किंग लाइक ऐसे एयर कंडीशन रूम्स में जहाँ पे उनका अंदर बाहर रहता है, थोड़ी देर वो एसी में रहते हैं, फिर वो बाहर आते हैं वापस जब भी ट्रैवल करे या कुछ, so तभी भी उनको ये बहुत फ्लक्चुएट होता है, ठंडा गर्म होता है. So how to avoid things that time also, so that you balance your body temperature. And उनको ठंडा खाने की इच्छा भी होगी, जैसे आइसक्रीम्स या कुछ, but they cannot have it because उनको कोल्ड भी रहता है. So then what are the things that they can do? So all these things we share in the course, where it is a 3-day program. It is for 2 hours, and we have 2 timings now. So I'll just invite Sonia ji now. She will share more about the program. Like we have a lot of teachers here in the meeting who all guide people to select the ingredients in a better way.
बोलो सर भी.
हाँ, तो सोनिया जी ये भी हमारी टीचर है. She will just share the details about the course which we are going to have, and we have at 2 different timings now. One is at 4 to 6 for afternoon people, like who are homemakers, who are free or mostly during the afternoon. And then we have again from 7 to 9 in the evening for people who get little bit free from their work only in the evenings. You can enroll for any of the batch. And like how Sonia ji has already posted in the chat also, that okay, the afternoon batch this time is from 3 to 5, not 4 to 6. So immediately after the lunch, the peak time of summer also. So it is a good way, to have some tips based on the seasonal changes, क्योंकि हर season में हमें थोड़ा सा खान पान हमारा बदलना पड़ता है. So the link is also given in the chat box. आप उसे copy paste कर सकते हैं the message को. Course will begin from next week. That is 25th, 26th, 27th, 3 days. Now, if anyone wants to share anything or ask anything specific, I'll just keep few minutes we have open for it. So you can just unmute or message in the chat also. Okay, so hot flushes means menopause. like after your age factor, like after 45-50 years, जब आपका थोड़ा periods late होता है या slow down होता है, are you talking about that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So hot flushes again is related to a lot of hormonal changes happening in the body, क्योंकि उस time पे again the periods are going to stop. So the body is trying to adjust because hormones play a very important role. We need all the reproductive hormones also till the end, especially those people who get hysterectomy done, जिनका uterus भी remove होता है, they face a lot of problems like obesity. So the best thing that we can do for hormones is maintain a very healthy food habit. You cannot afford to have anything too spicy, too oily, या fried. आपको जितना हो सके light, easy to digest खाना खाना है. And then we can do things which will balance the temperature externally. Like one more pranayam which I didn't tell you about is Nadi Shodhan pranayam, which is again very good for balancing the temperature between heat and cool, right and left side of the body. And also we will help you understand how to incorporate vegetables more in the diet, because vegetables are the only thing alkaline in the body, neither acidic nor they will too much cool the system, so they maintain a ambient temperature. तो हम सब चीजें तो खा लेते हैं, हम नाश्ते में पोहा उपमा पराठे बनाते हैं, कॉमन ब्रेकफास्ट आइटम्स, तो ग्रेन जाता है हमारे पेट में, तेल भी जाता है, घी भी जाता है, हम आलू भी खा लेते हैं बहुत, बट सब सब्जियां कैसे हम हमारे डाइट में इंक्लूड करें वो रह जाती है हमारे डाइट से. खिचड़ी भी बनाते हैं हम, अगर दाल राइस का ऐसा कुछ सिंपल, तो हम उसमें सब्जियां नहीं डाल पाते हैं. So we share mostly lot of tips and recipes which are completely like incorporating lot of vegetables, so they are completely alkaline pro. तो आप जब खाने को अपना इस तरह से बैलेंस कर लेंगे ना, where carbs are less, so automatically whatever problems you have, चाहे thyroid हो, diabetes हो, like hot flushes, whatever age changes happens in the body, age related changes, these things will help you understand कि कैसे हम हमारे छोटी छोटी चीजों से लाइफस्टाइल में हम बहुत बड़ी बड़ी प्रॉब्लम से हम अपने आप को बचा सकते हैं. Like I used to get migraines a lot, so I have understood, like, you know, how through food and how to find some triggers which will increase my migraine and how to avoid them. So all these things only became more imbibed in me when I did the course, and it affected my life so much that I was like, I too want to become a teacher of this course. So I kept on continuing with the founder of the course who had designed this entire syllabus. I used to be in touch with her, and then when I saw so many changes, it made me get a real life experience in my own life. Then I understood that no, I want to now spread this knowledge. Yes, Jayamala ji.
मी बोलू शकते का दीदी?
हाँ हाँ, सांगा सांगा.
मराठीमध्ये सांगू शकते?
हा, मला येते थोडं थोडं.
माझं डोकं खूप दुखतं, माथ्यावर खूप दुखतं माथ्यावरती. हा, आणि झोपीचा पण प्रॉब्लेम आहे, झोप शांत लागत नाही, बेचैनी असते नेहमी माझ्यामध्ये, त्यामुळे खूप त्रास असं घाबरत. हाँ
ठीक है. तो ये दोनों तो चीजें हैं, सोना नहीं आता है हमें, रात को नींद नहीं आती है जल्दी से और सिर दुखता है, एक तो समय से भी रिलेटेड है ये, और ये भी एसिडिटी से रिलेटेड है. अगर हम बहुत एसिडिक है हमारा खाना पीना, और एसिडिटी सिर्फ खाने से नहीं आती है, हम कितना स्ट्रेस ले रहे हैं घर वालों से, ऑफिस वालों से, या कोई भी चीज से, उससे भी हमारे बॉडी में स्ट्रेस आता है. और हमारा कभी मैं यही बताऊंगी, हम अगर कुछ चेंजेस करेंगे लाइफ में, थोड़ा सा एक्सरसाइज करेंगे, थोड़ा सा खाने में चेंजेस लाएंगे, तो इससे आपको जरूर इसमें भी फर्क पता चलेगा. ओके, तो आप लोग ने आई होप सबने मैसेज सेव कर लिया है चैट बॉक्स से, क्योंकि अभी मीटिंग 1-2 मिनट में एंड होगी.
काय झालं आता काय?
और जैसे कांची जी ने एक और मैसेज भेजा है कि हमारा एक और मुद्रास के ऊपर, जो मैंने आपको 3 जैसे मुद्रा बताए, वैसे हमारे पूरे अलग अलग तकलीफों के लिए एक लिस्ट है मुद्रास की, तो वो उनके ऊपर थोड़ा सा और बात करेगी। तो वो 5:30 होगा वो सेशन, उसका भी जूम लिंक हमने ग्रुप में शेयर किया है। तो हमारा एक व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप भी बना हुआ है, वो ग्रुप लिंक भी उस मैसेज में दिया हुआ होगा। आप सब ग्रुप में है या किसी को ग्रुप लिंक चाहिए व्हाट्सएप का? तो मैं अभी शेयर करती हूँ फिर।
Surabhi ji, I have a question. Yes, left nostril breathing should not be done for 5 minutes. It should be done less than that, right? If we do it more, it causes more damage to our body. Is it true?
It can be done depending on the season. So if it is already summer, you want to cool the body, you can do up to 5 minutes. No harm in that. Or if you already feel like, you have some issues related to cold, then you can do it for 3 to 4 minutes.
Okay, any specific condition that the left nostril breathing should be avoided, or anybody at any age can do it?
During summers, so you can do. And if you have some problem, like you feel like you get cold very easily, or you have some lung issue, or you have a lot of cough in the body, then you can avoid doing it since it cools. But in summers, I don't think that it will aggravate so much. During winters, or when you're already suffering from something related to cold, that time you can avoid it.
Okay.
Called as
Thank you.
Chandra Nada breathing. Okay, Akansha ji has shared the group link also, the WhatsApp group link. So there, if you want to know about the next 5:30 session, you can join the WhatsApp group. We will share the Zoom link over there. I hope you all have all been a part of the WhatsApp group. And it was nice having you all here. Even though the videos were off, I'm sure you all got some points. आपको सबको कुछ ऐसे मिला जो आप प्रैक्टिकली अपने जीवन में आज से ही शुरू कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि अभी समर तो चलेगा 2-3 महीने. Okay, she has also shared the link for how to make yourself more self-independent, ताकि आप खुद की बीमारियों को खुद की उंगलियों से सॉल्व कर सके मुद्रा प्राणायाम से. She has shared the Zoom link also, so आप ये मैसेज क्विकली कॉपी कर लीजिए because the meeting might end up any minute now. We have already exceeded the time. Okay. So all the details are there. See, we have such good active teachers, just giving everything so nicely and readily. So do join in for the 5:30 session also today on mudras. उसमें भी वो थोड़ा सा और बेसिक और डीप में बताएंगे कि कैसे हमें बॉडी में हीट कम करना है तो कौन से मुद्रा करने हैं, हीट बढ़ाना है अगर तो कौन से मुद्रा करने हैं, वजन कम करना है, वजन बढ़ाना है, थायराइड है, ऐसे जो अलग अलग प्रॉब्लम्स होते हैं सबके लिए अलग अलग मुद्रास होते हैं. देयर आर मोर देन 100 मुद्रास. सो कुछ मुद्रास ऐसे हैं जो बीपी को कम करते हैं या बढ़ाते हैं. किसी को लो बीपी होता है, किसी को हाई बीपी. हार्ट के लिए भी मुद्रा होता है. पीपल एज सिवियर एज हार्ट अटैक भी आ जाए तो उसके लिए भी देयर आर सम वेरी गुड मुद्रास लाइक अपान वायु मुद्रा, बैलेंसिंग द एयर एलिमेंट. तो जो एलिमेंट के कमी या ज्यादा होने से शरीर में वो प्रॉब्लम होती है, उस एलिमेंट को हम कम या ज्यादा करते हैं. इट इज ऑल वेरी साइंटिफिक. ऐसा नहीं कि हम खाली ऐसे कुछ ऐसे ब्लाइंड फेथ से कुछ कर रहे हैं. दिस इज ऑल प्रूवन. ऑल एलिमेंट्स रिप्रेजेंट वन एलिमेंट, ऑल फिंगर्स. तो 5 हमारे तत्व होते हैं, पृथ्वी, जल, आकाश, वायु, अग्नि. तो वैसे हमारी 5 उंगलियों में वो तत्व रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं सिंबॉलिकली. जैसे हम किसी को उंगली दिखाते हैं तो कोई बोलता है ना उंगली मत दिखाओ, वो हिल जाते हैं ना, क्योंकि उंगली रिप्रेजेंट्स एयर एलिमेंट. तो वो उनकी हवा उनको फिर वो परेशान करती है. फिर दैट इज व्हाई पीपल गेट सो इरिटेटेड विद द इंडेक्स फिंगर. So this is fire. This is the air element. This I told, the ring finger जिसमें हम अंगूठी पहनते हैं, that is earth. This is water. So for what will be a middle finger? Which element will it represent? Who can tell? कौन सा हमारा 5 तत्व है? Yes, very good, Asmita. The space element, ether, which is not even having air. It is vacuum. सबसे बड़ी finger, हमारे शरीर में भी सबसे बड़ा हिस्सा वही होता है. Okay. So I think we have definitely exceeded the meeting time. I got the 10-minute reminder also, but the meeting is still going on. I'm sure this is one of the errors of Zoom that happens sometimes. तो इसीलिए अगर किसी को अभी इस मौके का फायदा उठाना है तो कोई जल्दी से कुछ और भी पूछ सकता है till the meeting gets over. Or else we can.
आपके जुलाई 21 टू जैन 22 एक व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप है जो सोनिया जी ने क्रिएट किया है, आपके ग्रुप में हो?
हमारा एक इंट्रो टॉक का ग्रुप है, बहुत सारे ग्रुप्स है इंट्रो टॉक के, तो उसमें मैं हूँ.
क्योंकि ये ग्रुप में तो आप मुझे नहीं दिख रहे हो, इसलिए पूछा था.
ओके. आपने जो अभी जो ग्रुप में मैसेज चैट में भेजा है वो ग्रुप ज्वाइन कर लीजिए, उसमें हमारे सारे इन्फॉर्मेशन आ जाते हैं. और आपको कुछ पूछना भी है तो अभी भी आप पूछ सकते हैं, चैटिंग पे भी आप लिख सकते हैं.
I just want to talk to you one-on-one for few minutes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I will just share my number then in that case in the chat box.